Right, so I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, double unders to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in true sincerity. I like to say Muatha Babel, which is death to Babylon, and Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers that's out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. So let's get straight into it. Isaiah 54:16, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for all his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So again, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire. And if you watch like ancient day war movies, who created the swords? Who made the swords? Who got the material to make the swords, which was the smith? So the Most High will use the smith to create the weapon to do what? To destroy. So the modern day smith is what? The scientist, man. Like you see on the screen, the scientist. So, matter of fact, let me get the scripture real quick. This is the book of Isaiah 44 and let's get it. 12. It says, the smith with the tongues both worketh in the coals, and fashioneth it with hammers, and worketh it with the strength of his arms. Yea, he is hungry, and his strength faileth. He drinketh no water, and is faint. So, hey, it's the modern day scientists, man. They would consistently and continually work until the job would get done. The Lord used these modern day scientists to create what? The AIDS virus, the Zika virus, the H1N1 virus, the coronavirus, these different diseases as a sword, man. And then he also used them to create what? The thermonuclear missiles, which is the ICBMs, which are the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. So let's get this real quick again. This is Isaiah 54:16, and the scripture says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. That waster again as being the nuclear missiles that's going to be used to destroy America, man. Babylon. So let's grab this real quick. This is let's get this real quick. This is Salaki, this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. So, hey, the workings of the wicked is going to be burnt up, man. Everything that you see in America, from your houses to your buildings to your construction sites to your movie theaters, your cars, is gonna be burnt up, man. This is what the Most High is preparing for America, man. Babylon is death and destruction. It's on its way. By what? By way of thermonuclear missiles, and the Most High is constantly doing what? Upgrading those weapons, man. You know. So again, 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. So, hey, man, this is what America have to look forward to, man, as thermonuclear destruction, man. So, real quick, let's get this. This is the book of Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And the scripture says, And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And who have fought against Jerusalem? The Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the Moabites, the Ammonites, and the Hamites. They have fought against Jerusalem, which is the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, which are the true people of Israel, man. Yasharallah. So these nations have fought against the Lord's people, going back into Luke 21:24. So the Most High is going to do what? And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And a perfect example of that is the movie, what is that? Terminator, man. Sarah Connor straggling a fence. You saw how her flesh was just melting off of her bones, man. You know, this is what's coming. This is what's coming to every nation. This is what's coming to every nation, man. Is death and destruction by way of earthquakes, by way of tsunamis, by way of tornadoes, by way of fire, by way of martial law, by way of racial wars. These things are approaching the earth, man. Death and destruction. So let's get this real quick. Bear with me for a second. I don't know why I didn't have the Apocrypha open. Salakia, Akim, give me a minute real quick. I'm waiting for it to open up. Looks like the Apocrypha refused to open. There we go. So this here is the book of Second Esdras, man. You already know what I'm about to get. So this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 13. And the scripture says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow." It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot unto the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again, man. And we went into one of the plagues, did we not? Going back into the book of Zechariah 14 and 12, right? We went into one of the plagues already. So let's go to the book of Malachi. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither neither root nor branch," man. So, hey, this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming, man. So real quick, let me also grab this. This is the book of Joel. What is that? Let's see here. That's not what I want. It's Joel, the second chapter. Right, here we go. This is Joel, chapter 2, verse 2. And it says, "A day of darkness." Let's just start at 1. "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion," because that's who we sending out a warning to as well, as the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, the Israelites, man, the elect of Israel. "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm at my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountain, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them." So nothing's gonna escape these missiles, man. These missiles that approach America, man. These missiles that's going to approach America real soon. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as a horseman so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array, right? Because this is the spirit that the Most High is putting on the nations. Is to do what? Is to come against America, is to come against Babylon, man. This is what these nations are preparing for. They're preparing to collapse the dollar. They want America to go into chaos, and Lord willing, the Most High is gonna put him in the minds of the king of the nations to do what? Is to blow this place off the face of the earth. It says, before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness, man, because this is a day that you people would have never expected. You would never, and I'm talking about you people. You people would never expect that America is going to be destroyed. The Romans then didn't expect Rome would go down. The Greeks then didn't expect they didn't expect their kingdom to go down. The Babylon during those ancient times, the Persians during those ancient times, they didn't believe that their kingdom was gonna go down, and it did, man. It did, and the Most High is gonna bring the same thing to America as death and destruction. So, like the scripture says, man, it says, "They shall run like mighty men; they shall climb." Joel 2:7. They shall run like mighty men; they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk like you had the movie X-Men First Class where Magneto stopped the missiles, and when the missiles was going, they was bumping against each other, blowing up. That's not gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen, man. The spirit of the Most High is gonna be on the missiles. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded, man. So hey, man, the Most High is gonna execute vengeance upon these nations, man. This is what's coming. World War III is on its way, man, and the end of all world wars is gonna be by way of thermonuclear missiles, which is the ICBMs. So going back to the nations coming up against this place, this is Joel 3:9, and the scripture says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. So that's what's happening. As war is being prepared, man, the angels of the Most High is working on the minds of the kings of the nations, right? And they're preparing what? They're preparing war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Why? Because at one point in time, these nations was weak, man. They didn't have that power that America have. America displayed that atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki that killed thousands of people. And then the Most High put the spirit upon these nations to create the same things, and even more that are more advanced, man. Right? Hey, the scripture says, let them say let them say that are weak are now strong, man. Right? I would think that's going back to I want to say Obadiah. I believe that's Obadiah. Let's get it. The scripture says, let the weak say I am strong. Right, Salakia. Not Obadiah. I just read it. Let's go back to Joel 3:10. It says, bleat Salakia, it says, beat your plowshares into swords. Because I didn't read it. That's why. Salakia. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the city of judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about, man. So the Most High, man, he's preparing these heathens for war. Those that are outside of the children of Israel, he's preparing them for war, right? And ultimately this is going to be the last war, man. So the Most High, like the scripture says, the Most High created the smith for the wasters, right? And through the scriptures that I got, you can see that that's all leading up to what? The nuclear missiles, right? So again, the smith is the modern day scientist, man. So let me grab this. Let's see here. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 9. So this is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 9. It says, "For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain," man. And those arrows are what? The modern day nuclear missiles, man. Because an arrow can't shoot from one continent to another continent. That's impossible. you know you know so what can shoot from one continent to another one is a thermonuclear missile, man. If you about 4 or 5 years back, if you was watching Kim Jong-un, how he was trying to make capable his missiles to reach from one location to the other location, which he already have hundreds of missiles that can do that, man. So again, Jeremiah 50 and 9, "For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." So no arrows is going to return in vain. This place is going to be laid desolate, man. So let me jump down to verse 13. It says, "Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her at all her plagues." It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her." So the scripture says, shoot at her, Salakia. The scripture says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord, man. So, hey, man, destruction is coming to Babylon, man. This destruction, thermonuclear missiles, ICBMs, is coming to Babylon, man, America, to destroy and lay this place waste. And the scripture says, hold back the four winds until the elect be sealed. Them four winds are going back into Jeremiah 51 and 1, man. Right? It says they shall fan her, man. So, hey, the Most High gonna do a sweep and clean of this place, man. The Most High gonna do a sweep and clean of this place. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it from there and say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Mawafla Bible, which is death to Babylon. And Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.